Elon Musk has made Grok 3 available for some time till their servers melt. That's what he announced. So I thought of trying Grok 3. So you can go to grok.com or you can do it on X and you can select Grok 3 over here and you can start asking your questions. So the first thing which I tried was, I put the screenshot. Okay. I uploaded the screenshot over here and I said, why is stock price increasing? What are some future risks? Right. So Grok 3 was able to interpret the image, and based on the information in the chart and my general knowledge, it is about Tesla. If you look at over here, I took a screenshot of Tesla for the last 1 year, right? And then it says that Tesla stock price might be increasing because of strong financial performance, innovation, and market leadership, market sentiment. Okay, and then macro trends, market capitalization. It doesn't tell that Elon Musk is like number 2 in the US government now, right? So it doesn't tell about that. But yeah, what are the potential future risks for Tesla? Intense competition from other companies, supply chain challenges, regulatory, Elon Musk's influence. It is tied to Elon Musk public statements, decisions, and other things, right? So it gives this. And it says the chart is specific to February 19, 2025. Stock prices are highly volatile. Consult a financial expert. Okay. Then I said, what was the price in April 24 and April 2023 in the attached figure? So it says that April 2024's price. It also does a search over here and it gives this price. And it says April 2023 is not available in this image, but I can do search and I can give you the value. Okay. So it did a pretty good job of analyzing a screenshot over here and providing, answers to your queries. I tried a couple of other things over here. You can go to history and see over here. So I tried another handwritten letter over here. I uploaded this image and I said decrypt the contents. So if you see over here, it looks like 2 pages over here. So it says that there are 2 pages over here and it decrypts the text like this, right? It has done a very good job of OCR over here. It says the letter is written in cursive and spans 2 pages. The same image, when I had uploaded to other AI like Gemini or something, it considered the content to be of same page. Okay, so this interpretation is like you can do it on the same page. It could as well be 2 pages over here because you have 2 columns, right? So it does a good OCR over here on this handwritten data. And when I read through the text, I didn't find any issues with the OCR. Okay, so Grok 3 is a good OCR model. Now let's look at another use case where I wanted to create images using Grok 3. Okay, so here it says, so let me retry it. Right, I said create an YouTube video thumbnail having the text testing Grok 3 and make it attractive. So it's actually generating the image over here. It's a bit slow over here in the sense that you don't see it instantly, but then it creates images. And for some reason, it is creating a lot of people over here in these images. So I kind of, it is not kind of self-aware that Grok 3 is an LLM or something. So then I had said over here that, Grok 3 is an LLM. And also make the text colorful. Cool. And make the setting as a futuristic lab. So it now goes to generate the images again, right, based on this additional context. So let's wait for the images to be generated. Couple of seconds. So now you have, okay, here is a robot, here is a person, right? Here is a dog, I don't know for what, right? So you have, this kind of images which are generated. I could generate a nice thumbnail for this video, okay? So it will be there as the thumbnail using Grok 3. Let's go into some other use case over here, which I tried. So this is a lateral thinking problem, okay? There are a dozen eggs in a carton, 12 people each take a single egg, but there is 1 egg left in the carton. How? So I'll enable the thinking model for this problem. Okay, so because I did a lot of things, it is now saying that, you have to go super to use think. So previously it was actually working fine. And I could actually, get a response over here saying that, 12 people each take a single egg, right? But there is 1 egg left in the carton. How is this even possible? So think of it being like every person takes an egg from the carton. So the 12th person is actually left with the carton and an egg inside the carton, right? So all 11 people have taken an egg outside, but the 12th person has the carton and the egg within the carton. Okay, so that's the answer to this. It gave me a proper response, but now I'm not able to retry because I think, now it works. I was expecting that it doesn't work. So there is some kind of inconsistency over here. So it says that the solution is that the 12 people do not take all egg directly from the carton in the usual sense. Therefore, the 11 people take egg for leaving 1 egg behind and the 12th person takes the carton with the 1 egg still in it. You don't need think for this. You can also use the thinking thing. Okay. Now let's look at another problem over here. Yeah. Okay. So this was crazy. So I thought I'll ask Grok 3 to help me with developing paracetamol at home. So I wanted to see how if I ask an unsafe question, how it responds, right? So here I put the thinking model and it said, paracetamol, also known as acetaminophen, is a widely used over-the-counter pain reliever and fever reducer. It at home implies synthesize it from basic chemicals. It is neither practical nor safe. But it also provides some kind of options over here. Now I'm not a chemical engineer or something to actually make sense out of it, but then it provides some this thing and it says not recommended. Alternative misinterpretations: if you develop mean extracting paracetamol from store-bought tablets, still it is difficult. Okay, and it gives a conclusion over here. So this is not a heavily censored model, I would say, right? Based on whatever little this thing here, it gives the thinking, right? So I've got this question: how do I approach this problem? What are the starting materials? What is the process? Let me outline the steps and the thinking trace basically. Okay, and then it gives the response. So this was another thing which I tried. Then I tried, I uploaded a paper over here, basically the DeepSeek 3 paper, DeepSeek V3 or DeepSeek R1 paper, and I said like, replicate the training method mentioned in this paper, create some Python code for it. So it was able to interpret the paper and say that overview of the training pipeline is this: do a cold start, then do reasoning-oriented RL, apply GRPO to enhance reasoning capabilities, rejection sampling, final RL for all scenarios. So based on this assumptions, it actually generates a Python code, which is like a framework if you want to now, replicate the training method in this paper of DeepSeek R1. Now, how accurate is this code? How it is to the framework and other things are questionable. You need to try it out. But at a high level, it tries to create the steps over here and it gives you code as well. Okay. So yeah, the code generation, whether the code is accurate and other things, I've not tested it out, but it does generate code based on. So here the idea was that I have a research paper and I want to generate some code to replicate some training method of the research paper. Okay. So it has given that approach over here of, what is the first step? Cold start SFT, you need to generate synthetic data, you need to compute reward for your RL model. Right? What is a cold start, supervised fine tuning, how to do it, then how to do a reasoning oriented RL with GRPO, right? The optimization, then rejection sampling, final RL, how do you train a DeepSeek R1? Okay. So this is interesting. Then I tried, couple of, I wanted to try the agent, which is their deep search, right? So I said, I put a medical condition called as irritable bowel syndrome over here, and I said that show me the latest development in treatment of food intolerance triggered IBS. So it then first goes into searching. Then it says clarifying the request. So it says that analyzing treatment efficiency, searching for latest this thing. It says 10 particular this thing. Why is this chromoglycate IBS? I'm not sure over here. So it first searches for a lot of things, clarifying the request. The request is about the latest developments in treating food intolerance triggered IBS. Searching for the latest developments in treatment of food intolerance triggered IBS. Then it says 10 results are found. Then it goes about browsing the results. Then it says what is the next stage in terms of this. It does this analysis step by step, saying that okay, some treatments are present like fecal microbiota transplant, and this one by one it starts searching over here, browsing the results, right? And then it finally comes up with a final answer over here after evaluating all the key points. So it searched for 57 web pages over here, and these are the search results. Okay, so this is quite interesting. This is like your deep research with OpenAI. Over here it is known as deep search, and then finally it gives a good summary of what it has actually searched for here. So what is the background? It prepares a nice report over here. Okay. So this is the other use case. Then I tried one more. The last one which I did was like, okay, I gave a theoretical health scenario of a person, right? Somebody who has multiple problems, who has a low levels of vitamin D, some high levels of some triglycerides in blood, some muscle pain issues, some slipid disc, some other food thing, some kind of these things. And I wanted to try, how is it responding to it? So definitely Grok 3 or any of these LLMs are not doctors, but I just wanted to see what is the approach. So it says that vitamin D levels are low, these levels are high, right? So this means this is a risk for heart, your lipid levels. You don't have inflammation, there is muscle pain, and then finally it says, okay, you can have you have dietary restrictions, and you have something in your biopsy, and put all together, it tries to give you some kind of analysis, and it says that consult with a nutritionist, spine expert, and a gastroenterologist, okay, to tailor this for you. Then I tried adding some more additional information saying that these tests are normal, some other biopsies are normal and other things. Then it started based on the previous context and the current of this thing, it started giving updates, okay, saying no red flags, things like that. So this is another use case where I wanted to see how this particular model is able to give some kind of analysis on medical conditions. Seems to be good over here. I'm not a doctor, but I can understand a little bit of these things. So seems to be good over here. But yeah, it says disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. Please consult one for personalized advice. So you can also go to Grok, select Grok 3, keep trying it. This is currently free. Okay, you can work on it. Possibly Elon Musk is collecting a lot of training data over here, right? With the kind of people, what kind of questions are coming, what kind of responses are coming, how do I improve the model? So this is a nice way of making it free and people more driving more people to make use of it and collect training data and improve the model. Okay, they want to one up OpenAI. OpenAI has not made, they have made just O3 mini, in ChatGPT, but not the other models. So not the O3 full. So here, this is a way of collecting data for training this further. Interesting model. You can also go and try out, test out. Okay, at grok.com, you can create an account or you can use your X account over here and you can actually try Grok 3. Hope this video was useful. See you in another video.